What up guys and girls, Q&A time, YouTube comments edition, let's do this. But first, yes, I know, damn Joltter, back at it again with that white background. I like it here, but let's go. Question number 1. Joltter, can you list all the countries you have visited? Yes, I made a small list, but before I start listing them, this list does not include countries where I've only seen the airports. But you wanna hear the list?
Argentina, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Costa Rica, Czech Republic, Denmark, Egypt, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Holy See, aka Vatican City, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Turkey, UK, USA,
and last but not least, Zambia. So there you have it. Next question, Joltter, what is your favorite goal of all time? Let's have a look.
Here he comes. Oh, it's turned. It's absolutely magnificent. Cristiano Ronaldo has pretty much won this game on his own.
Now the reason why this goal is my favorite goal of all time is because this specific goal by Cristiano Ronaldo inspired me to learn the knuckleball technique. So there you have it. That's my favorite goal of all time. Hello Joltter, I just want to ask you, what is your favorite match ball of all time? That has to be the Adidas Team Geist, aka the 2006 World Cup match ball. All the goalkeepers hated the ball, but I freaking love it. Damn, I can't believe it's been 10 years since they made that ball. Next question, have you ever been to a Champions League game? If so, what game? Yes, believe it or not, I've seen 4 Champions League games. My first ever Champions League game was Chelsea playing against Barcelona many years ago. Also, I've seen Roma playing against CSKA Moscow in Rome. Shout out to Nike for the tickets. And believe it or not, I've seen the last 2 Champions League finals with Nike. The first one was in Lisbon when Real Madrid won. Here's some footage of the game. And I saw the Champions League final last year in Berlin when Barcelona beat... Who did they beat? Juventus, yeah, I was there. So yeah, 4 Champions League games. Always good fun. All right, let's move on to some questions about football. And I'm not just talking about YouTube football, I'm talking about real football. Joltter, what is your advice for a youngster trying to make it as a professional footballer? First of all, maybe I'm not the right guy to ask because I'm not a professional footballer, but if you want to hear my opinion, it's all about if you love football. If you love football and the only thing in the world you want to be is a professional football player, you will find a way to be a professional football player, okay? How do you become ready mentally before a game? Great question, by the way. For me personally, I like to be very relaxed. When I play a match, I was always at my best when I felt like I was just playing around with my homies. I'm not the type of guy who's like going through different scenarios and trying to see what I'm gonna do in the game. No. I just listen to some rap, hip hop, R&B, drink a couple of Red Bulls and just hope I get in this zone where I feel like I'm just playing with my homies. Yo Joltter, how to stay positive after a bad football match? Do you have any experience of this? Listen man, everybody has played a bad game and the way I see it is this. If you play a bad game, if you suck and you wanna feel bad about yourself and cry and beat yourself up, stop it, man. You will never get those 90 minutes back. You can't go back in time and change what happened. So stop worrying and move on. You need to be able to move on. And the cool thing about making mistakes is that you can learn from them, okay? Let's say you lost the ball 20 times in the game because you took too many touches to the ball as a midfielder, for example. Next time, try and only play with 2 touches. All right, this one is a deep question. Joltter, do you sometimes wake up wishing you were playing pro football rather than the job you have now? Not saying your job is bad. Yes, of course, but the way I live my life, I try to not regret anything. And believe me when I tell you, I've never been this happy in my life. So it was a conscious decision not to really pursue the dream of being a pro football player. But of course, sometimes it crosses my mind what could have happened. But guys, don't live your life regretting things you have done or you haven't done. Move on and learn from your mistakes. Joltter, how have you improved yourself as a footballer and as a person since you first started YouTube? Well, as a footballer, I haven't developed at all. In my opinion, real football and this YouTube football thing, they have nothing to do with each other, okay? The 11-a-side football and YouTube stuff like free kicks and so on, they have nothing to do with each other. Of course, you know, I spend a lot of time working on my free kicks and my shooting technique, and that helps you on the pitch, but I wasn't doing it because of YouTube. And once again, 11-a-side football and YouTube football have nothing to do with each other. So football-wise, it hasn't helped me at all. As a person, I think I've become even more confident because of YouTube. You know, I'm pretty good at not caring too much about what other people think about me, and that's YouTube life, because you read all kinds of comments about you and how you look and whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I don't know, I've become more confident, and that's it. That's my answer. So happy you're back, and I want to know what your biggest accomplishment ever is. You know, I was thinking about this question and I came up with something deep. This is real talk, I'm not joking. In my opinion, my biggest ever accomplishment is the fact that I've been brave enough to find my passion and live my life the way I want to live it. Let me repeat myself one more time. I've been brave enough to find my passion and live my life the way I want to live it. There are so many people in your life telling you what to do, how to do it, what to do when you grow up and old, and all this kind of stuff. Listen guys, in order to be happy, you need to live your life for you. Only you inside your own little head can know if you are truly happy. And yeah, my biggest accomplishment is that I live every single day of my life doing what I love doing. Joltter, what has been your best YouTube moment? This is a very difficult question to answer, but I'm just gonna give you guys something random that made me really happy back in the days. And that was when I posted the comeback video, you can see right here, because it had been a long time since I had posted anything, and reading the comments within the first 24 hours of putting the video online was amazing. All right, this question came up in the comments many times. Joltter, when are you fit? When can you play again? When can we see some football videos? The good news is that my recovery period is almost done. I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks, okay? A couple of weeks. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Joltter, can you do some vlogs? You don't need to keep it football related. We wanna see more of you. Yes. Yes. My answer is yes. How did you get your job at Unisport? Unisport sent me a mail, I said yes, I moved to Denmark, that's it. What's your advice on how to improve presenting? You know what, the way I understand this question is that you mean presenting as in, you know, being like a host or something like this. The exact thing I'm doing right now. And in my opinion, there are no shortcuts, okay? You just need to work hard to be good at whatever you do in life in general. And if you want to practice, I'm gonna give you some tips, okay? Tip number one, set up a camera in your room and talk to the camera as if it was your best friend, okay? The next step is that next time when you feel confident talking alone to a camera, bring your friend who's gonna stand behind the camera, because, you know, he works as a little distraction. If that goes well, go outside to the city where there's other people passing by and so on. You know what I mean. And the most important thing is that you feel very confident with the camera, that you can do some weird stuff and it doesn't feel strange, okay? All right, the last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna answer some quick questions, okay? First one, do you play football for a team here in Denmark? No. Favorite Jordan sneaker, which colorway? Jordan 4 Fear, right here. Danish food or Finnish food? Finnish food all the way. Sorry, Denmark. Will you ever make a video with the F2 freestylers? Hopefully, I'm up for it. Who is your favorite member of Sidemen? That has to be KSI. Will you be at the Euro 2016 in France this summer? Yes, one way or another. Will J-Mike ever be a special guest in your videos? Of course, he's always welcome, but right now, there's this... Hello? Anybody? Anyways, what I mean is he's always welcome, okay? Next question. Football free kicks or football freestyle? Free kicks. Joltter, are you still cutting your own hair? No man, not anymore. Those days are gone. Nowadays, professionals are taking care of the Joltter cuts. Last question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Joltter, where will you travel next? The thing about me traveling is that many times I don't know too much in advance where will I go and when, especially with the Unisport trips. But I do know, however, that I've been invited to Spain by an international guide school. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. It's gonna happen probably around late April, and you guys are gonna hear more about that later, but that's pretty much all I know for now. And that is it for today's Q&A. Thank you for sending in your question, and if for whatever reason, okay, your question wasn't answered, I'm deeply sorry. Hopefully next time will be your day. Don't forget to check out the Snapchat Q&A. I'm gonna link it somewhere in the screen. You can also click the info cards thing on the top right corner of the screen. And with those words, I'm out. Don't forget to check out the Snapchat edition as well. And leave a comment if you have any more questions, and let me know, please let me know, which Q&A you enjoyed more, the YouTube comments edition or the Snapchat video edition. Let me know. I'm gonna see you next time. Stay Joltter.